Spirit of Rainbow by Toastmaster Surya.
A rainbow is a triumphant arc that spreads across the sky as the storms prepare to part. Contest chair, distinguished guests, esteemed panel of judges, fellow Toastmasters, friends and guests, good evening and welcome to this event. The quote which I had just referred to was made by a famous 17th century English poet, Thomas Campbell. This quote is a thought-provoking quote if its essence is imbibed in our lives. It makes our lives that much more vibrant, radiant, and effervescent. Recently, I happened to attend a cultural evening program by some doctors. They had this theme, the spirit of rainbow, where they showcased a story. The colors of the rainbow, each color thought, it is the greatest. It is the one that gives that uniqueness to the rainbow, that brightness to the rainbow, that radiance to the rainbow. And slowly, what happened? They parted. As they parted, a single color, as they were on the sky, nobody bothered even to look at them. They were dull and drab. Very soon they realized that collectively they could have done a wonderful job, and they joined back to form the wonderful rainbow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a theme it was. It gave me really a food for thought. At this juncture, it's good for all of us to stop and introspect into our lives. Have we, at least at one instance, let go of our ego and become a team player and seen the wonderful results that were obtained? I'm sure each of us here have a story to tell. And I'm here to share one with you. In my office, for the last 3 years, I have been assigned a specific task to be completed. And the results that I obtained in stage-wise were good, but I knew they could be better. But something in me stopped asking help, assistance from my colleagues, because there was a general impression that he is the one who can do this task. And this helped me to go into a shell, and yes, I am the one. But then I knew in my heart of hearts that if I had taken some valuable input from my colleagues, the results would be more pragmatic, more useful. And I slowly opened up, began to share with my colleagues in their free time. And lo and behold, the results were much better. The senior management were more happy. And I was thrilled. I allowed the spirit of rainbow to shine through me. But how did that happen? Was it by magic? No. I've been in Toastmasters for the last 6 years. And as I sat there, listening to the Sergeant-at-Arms opening the club meeting, reading out this wonderful statement, the Toastmasters' mission is to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every member has the opportunity to develop communication and leadership skills, and which in turn fosters self-confidence and personal growth. Over the years, I've been thinking there is something in this statement. There is something in this which I can take and which can turn me into a new leaf. And that something, one fine day, struck me. And these are the words that are highlighted here. Mutually supportive, positive learning, environment, communication and leadership skills, develop, self-confidence, personal growth. The colors of the rainbow, or the rainbow which is called the Toastmasters, the rainbow which is called each of us individuals. This made me turn into a new leaf. I have been involved, fortunately, in planning, organizing, executing many events at the club level and the area level. And all these were successful because we all worked as a team. One event which comes to my mind. As a president, when I was looking through the Toastmasters International portal to check the DCP status of my club, my eyes fell on the formation day of our club, which is 19th March. Immediately a thought struck me, why shouldn't I have a birthday bash, which is just a week away? I immediately called an EXCOM meeting. We had a brainstorming session. And lo and behold, we had a fantastic activity chart cut out for us. And as I walked into the venue that day, I had goosebumps all over my body. Looking at that venue, with colorful lights, flowing ribbons, the children going around happily with all those dresses, and adults cutting jokes on each other. What a wonderful event. And some of those Toastmasters are present here amongst us now. Even now when I share this event, my eyes turn moist. This is the effect of teamwork, ladies and gentlemen. Let this rainbow really shine through us. As aptly put by Henry Ford in his quote, coming together is the beginning. Staying together is the progress. And working together is the success. Understand?